Welcome YouTubers to another video unboxing and review. I'm bringing you something very special today. Now this statue actually does not release for another few weeks. I was able to get it early, so I can help review it. So big thanks to Marcus Zimmerman for helping get this for me. So no art box, probably no COA. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. So this is by a company called KRC. This is my first product from them, so I currently do not own any statues from this company. The original design of this piece was made by KRC. I actually had some input design on that piece as well, because I really wanted a statue made of this pose of Frieza, Lord Frieza, and I was able to give some input on what the pose would be and whatnot. So they definitely made a lot of improvements. They redid the face. They added a lot of stuff to it. So here is the base. Looks really good. That water effect is amazing. I do see a plug, so it looks like it has a light up function. I wasn't actually sure if it did or not. That water looks really good, I will say that though. Got tons of this styrofoam peanuts everywhere on me. Looks like the switch is actually right here as well. They hit it so you take off the logo and press the button on the front. Most statues, you press the logo on the back, which is always annoying because you're always trying to reach back there. Like if you look at the Tsume Vegeta, the way they design that, it is so hard to turn the power on for those who don't have like a switch. Extremely annoying. Just trying to tear the tape on this so I can get whatever the frick this is out. So this is 1/6 scale, in case you're wondering. All right. Yeah, this is just the power cord, so no need to be gentle. Alrighty, so it looks like this is the UK version. I have an adapter I'll need to use to do that. Alright, so that's the base portion. Actually, if I have an American one of same watts, I could just use that, just 12V. Yeah, I have plenty of these. Alrighty, let's see what we got with Frieza. So if you do happen to order this product, it's going to come in much nicer packaging, actual art box with a COA and whatnot. So what you're seeing me exactly get, because this is an early unit, it didn't have like an official box with all the art print and whatnot. It's one sacrifice if you want to get a piece early, you don't get all the fancy extra nice things. So here's Frieza's body. Now this is one of the first DBZ Frieza statues that uses a translucent resin when it comes to like the purple parts. He fits nice and perfect in the base. Yeah, like all my other Frieza statues, I got like all these VKH, the old MRC, which are all really amazing, but it's just a purple painted resin. And originally that's how this one was as well. But then KRC decided to change it so it has this translucent part. That's magnetized. So a few more parts to this. So if you remember when this scene happened, it's right when Goku threw the spirit bomb. Frieza just came out of it. He was pissed off. Had one eye open and used basically a finger blast to kill Krillin, which caused Goku to go Super Saiyan. His tail was cut off. Let's see. All the magnets fit nice and perfectly. And here is the face. Oh, baby. Look at that. Very strong magnets. Everything fit perfectly. Let's put this box to the side. Tons of styrofoam peanuts. So I'm going to clean this up real quick, and then we'll get to this video review. Alrighty, folks. So let's go ahead and check out this Frieza. So I'm sitting behind it so you can get a good size reference of how big this is. So it's not a massive statue by any means. This will fit perfectly in a D12, which is pretty important to many of us DBZ collectors, as that's our preferred choice when it comes to shelving units. So I'm just going to do a quick spin around. This is a nice clean resin that looks really good. There you have it. So let's first just check out the underbase. So it reminds me of Frieza's spaceship. It's basically a gray with the Frieza logo. It's like the Ginyu Force logo here on the back and the front. Has these little side things. DBZ logo in the front. Some orange. So it's very reminiscent of Frieza's spaceship. And if you remember this scene, Frieza had just barely came up from water. He was on the ledge of a cliff. So I think they perfectly captured this scene with, the Namek styled base. You have rock with this bluish tint here. It's detailed and textured. It looks great. The shading's awesome. The water effect is incredibly impressive with this piece. It does have light up, which I'll show you here in a second, but this water is really amazing. It's translucent resin. It looks just like Namek water. There's waves splashing, has this white effect towards the edge to really give it a good wave look. I think it's honestly the best water effect I've seen on a DBZ resin so far. This beats the VKH Kame House, which was the best prior to this, but this, phenomenal looking, looks really good. So the base itself is just amazing. I really like it. Frieza himself, textured body, battle damaged. Likeness is perfect. And then it has this translucent resin for all his purple parts. Looks absolutely amazing. Even like the battle damage itself, especially here like on the back, you can see it really good. Where they have little scrape marks, they even add a little bit of hint of blood to really show how battle damaged he is, especially getting hit by a giant, freaking spirit bomb. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power up. So I plugged it in. It's very important if you are gonna use a power up, you use the same output and input. So I had to find a few different cables to make sure this works. And the button's just strategically placed right here. And boom, the light up. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my light so you can see it even better. See how awesome that is. Very bright, looks super legit. I'm gonna go ahead and get some close-ups now. So here is the button for the light. We'll turn it off so we can see this a little bit better. Just right there. You can see. But as you can see, that water effect is incredibly impressive. I love how they did the waves. The underbase is awesome. Dynamic styled, bass in between the water looks great. And Frieza just looks amazing. As you can see all that texture detail in the skin. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. The sculpt is excellent. Let's go ahead and set this up in the DBZ room and see how it compares to other DBZ statues. Alrighty folks, quick side comparison to VKH Cooler. Cooler also has a very unique, I don't even know what the frick these are called, but that part. You can see Cooler's massive. He's like the size of a 1/4 scale, so don't let this downplay how big this Frieza statue is. This is definitely a true 1/6 scale Frieza. Cooler's just an absolute monster. Here he is next to a 1/3 Goro. That thing's 35 inches tall. You can see just how awesome Frieza is, though. Love the translucent resin parts. I'm really glad they updated that. I do think it looks much better than your typical Frieza because of that. In my opinion, this is the best single Frieza statue you can buy out there. Has that sinister smile as he's about to kill Krillin. All right, let's put it next to some other Namek statues now. Alrighty, so here he is in a detail. Fits absolutely perfect. You could pair this Frieza with many statues. If you wanted to pair it with that Goku Super Saiyan up there, that would work great. You could pair him with the new KRC Krillin that's coming out. I actually probably plan to do that. Showing him next to the other Frieza statues. Like I was saying, the other Frieza statues, it's just a resin painted purple, where this one is the translucent resin. So you can definitely see the quality difference, plus the detailed textured skin. Even the Namek style base looks really good, One of the best Namek bases, among these statues I have from that are Namek themed. About on par with that one, for sure. We'll turn the lights on. Keep in mind when I turn my lights on, it does turn my Tsume Vegeta on, so you'll be hearing that in the background. So as you can see, this definitely fits in really well with the DBZ collection. I'm not going to be displaying it here myself. I'm actually going to display it on my table where I had it next to Cooler earlier. I actually really liked it next to Cooler, brothers next to each other. But this is definitely a very good Frieza. If you don't have a Frieza statue, or you want a single Frieza, with a really nice base and just great detail, this is the one to get, and it's priced great. Right now, it's currently $250. It's going to be shipping in the next few weeks, and it will increase by $50 once it's shipping. So make sure you get those pre-orders in. I'm going to include in the description the email address or website to go order this. So definitely get your orders in. You can also contact Marcus Zimmerman or Jose Leon on Facebook to go ahead and order this. Highly, highly recommend it. Awesome, awesome statue of Frieza, who's one of the greatest villains of Dragon Ball Z. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.